Hi Army, so this is a reading. This is a request of one of my subscribers, and yeah, this is called What Could the Boys Tell You, but they can't because they are famous. So we're going one by one and we're going randomly. So we're starting off with Jin, and I have my power to surrender cards here, and we look at what you need to surrender. And what would the boys tell you about that? So what would Jin tell you? But actually he can't because he's famous. He cannot reach out to you. What would he tell you, Army? Woo! Wow, that was fast. Okay. So he would tell you. Let me get more cards for that. Why is this surrender to creativity here? That I do just a short reading, you know. It's a King of Cups. So you could be a water sign and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But what I see here is someone who has their emotion in control. Like you see how he's sitting on the throne and he's like he's sitting on the sea almost, you know. So for me this means, and yet surrender with the card surrender to creativity. This means your big love is being creative. And this is also being creative about your big love. This goes two ways, you know. So this could mean like if Jin could hold that mirror, like if you would look into that mirror, look at this, there's the sea in there. Look at this. Oh wow, that's like your emotions. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Like if Jin could hold that mirror to you, you could see yourself in there. And that mirror would show you a person that's very creative, very in their imagination. And you block out this right now. You block this out. This means like being open, being in your imagination. Like the King of Cups is also a person that can control their feelings to a point that you can imagine things and use them in a creative way, you know. Use your emotions in a creative way. Control your emotions so you can use them in a creative way. And that's what you're not doing right now. And that's what Jin is saying, you know, because he loves you very much. That's what he's saying. Like, come on, make it happen, you know. Why you're waiting? Let your imagination soar. So let me get a card from our boys. So if Jin would not be famous, you know, he would say, use your creativity. If he could reach out to you, he would say, use your creative side. You are this King of Cups. You can control your emotions to a point where you can use it for being creative, you know. Use your love to me to be creative. What else? What would he say to you if he could? What would Jin say to this person? Look at this. This is infinity, you know. And this is the Taeyang card where he says, I remember this message. That's why I put it on there. It's with a tree, and the tree means a lot to me, you know. So this means for me, and Taeyang said this message with, there is a lot of, you haven't even seen the fruits we will give to Army from the tree. And that's what Jin is saying. The fruits from your tree stands for life. The fruit from your tree, they are ripe, you know, you have to get them and they have to fall. Surrender to being creative. Use your imagination, you know. Be creative with your heart. Use that. Use the fruits, you know, bring this into reality. That's what Jin is saying. It's all in your imagination. You need to bring out your creative side. Isn't that beautiful? Okay? So this is what Jin is saying. Let's move on. to Taeyang. Okay, what could Taeyang say to Army if he was here? I mean, he's here with us all the time. We hear a lot of messages from Taeyang, right? We don't need to consult him like this. We have him here with us. But what could he say if he was here? What would baby say? Okay. Give me one more card for this. Yeah. Look at this. This is the heartbreak card. You're very heartbroken, Army. It's like 3 swords are in there. And this person is laying here and saying, oh my gosh, life is too hard for me, And life has treated you very badly, Babe saw that, You could have had 3 big relationships that cut your heart into pieces. And that's why right now you're very on a defensive state of mind, You don't let other people in your heart because, you feel your heart broke too many times already in the past. And, that's why, yeah, you just don't want to be hurt again, And Taeyang is saying, surrender to inner peace, So let's read this. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Isn't that totally him, yeah? So look at this. The sky is she's like flying through those burning. Like everything is burning, but she's still flying. So for me, this means even if you had so much pain in the past, you had so heartbreak in the past, and even right now, it's even hard for you, because this is an ongoing thing, because he says surrender to inner peace right now. So you're very hurt. You have pain. You experience pain right now too, because she also wears the black bathing suit. So he's saying, fly through those time. You will eventually find inner peace. Try to practice that on a daily basis. And you can do that, Army, by just telling yourself how much lucky you are to be born in a period where he is alive with us and he's sending us healing. He's with us. We can just be happy about that. So find inner peace by thinking how grateful we can be to be in a period with the boys, to live in an era where our boys live, So give me another message. What is that? Sum it up in one. Oh, boom. Okay, so what is he saying? Yeah, you've changed my life. Look at this. It's all about change. This is what you're saying, Because you're in a state, look at this, you're very much in your head. The swords energy, and here we have the swords, and this is like the 2 and the 3 of swords. This is like a progress. You need to realize, to find inner peace by seeing that the change in your life is eventually there if you find inner peace, The change comes when you find the inner peace inside of yourself. A lot of times we experience anxieties and like this constant pain when we just constantly think about what has happened to us in the past, all these burdens and all these burns. But Taeyang is saying, if you just leave it be, this is the 2 of Swords is a meditative card. Of course, we have Hobi here. I mean, Hobi means our sunshine. This is also a meaning, Be like Hobi. Find inner peace. Hobi is Aquarius. Aquarius shine from themselves. They don't need the outer world to cheer them up. They can cheer themselves up, This is also hard for other zodiac signs, but for Aquarius, they can cheer themselves up. They have some kind of inner light. They don't need the outside world to cheer them up, And this is how you have to be. You have to find that meditative state where you just surrender to inner peace, and you will. This is the card. You change by finding that. Okay, it's beautiful, isn't it? So this is what we have, what Taeyang would say if he was in your life. Let's see what our cook would say if he would be in your life. Show me what Jungkook would say if he would be in Army's life. Show me a card what Jungkook would say if he would be in Army's life. What is this all about? Give me one more card, universe. Yeah. This is beautiful. It's also about very much... Okay, so the thing is, you want that this night comes with a cup in your life and there is communication. This could mean that you have a crush on someone that's not talking to you. You are not in communication with that person. And you desperately want them to come into your life as the Knight of Cups, bring their cup of love, tell you how much they love you. And that communication comes and this is manifesting in your life. That's what you want. This is like those cards came both out. So you want this knight on a white horse. This perfect lover you want to manifest into your life, you know. And it says surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success, you know. So you kind of think that all the time. It's like you think how to make that happen. But actually, it's like, you know, if you don't walk the steps and you try to think how that person, how you can make this happen, how you can bring that cup into the world, it's Cook is saying just change that up. Bring your cup into the world, you know. Surrender to procrastination. Make it happen to yourself. That means like, you know, if you love someone, show them. You like go to your crush and tell them how much you love them. Don't wait. And you know, if this is a crush that's in real life, like not with our boys, I mean, of course we cannot make this happen. But like if you have a crush in real life, then you just go there and, you know, don't procrastinate. Just walk the steps, you know. If you walk the steps, if you begin walking them, you can make it happen. I mean, if this crush is like Cook, you know, if you're like trying to make Cook come into your life, then that's on another level, you know. Then you see how the stairs lead up to heaven, like see how to the universe. This is also meaning for me then. If you try to make, you know, like if your crush is someone famous and you try to make them come into your life, you know, that's you, how do you say that? You must know of if this is possible, you know. If you believe in that, yes, it could be possible. If you guys are meant to be, you will feel that in your heart. If you guys are meant to be together, you can make that happen. But then you have to walk your step too, you know. You cannot just sit there and wait. It's like, but you have to walk your own way. And it doesn't matter who that person is. If it's Cook or if it's some other person in your life, you know. If you want to make something happen and you begin walking the steps, you can also walk them to your own self. That means for me taking your own cup, like this is all your emotions and what you have to offer to the world, and manifest something into your own life. That means bring some creativity into this world. You know, like if you try to manifest Cook into your life, and you know this is only possible if he is your soulmate, you know, if he is meant to be together with you, then you could of course manifest him into your life, but otherwise it would be the Lululand, or however you want to call it, you know. But then it's time to wake up and make something else happening, you know. Wake up and bring your cup to someone else, you know. But if it is like a celebrity, you also need to walk the steps. It's like you need to manifest your own stuff, you know, and then you draw them in. It's like you need to just make something happen, you know. Bring your cup to other people, like do something creative. Then but do something, you know, that's very important. No matter who that person is, you want to have an offer from, you must, you know, go the steps there too. It's not you can just wait till the person comes and knocks on your door. It's like you need to go the way also, you know. So do something creative, begin to learn how to speak Korean, begin to you know, begin some kind of fan art. I don't know, just do something. Write on Weavers. I mean, there are many things you could you know, you could do. Okay, what else, universe? Yeah, 5 of Swords. You are the one who understands me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 of Cups. This is a person who means everything to you. This person means they are everything for you. It's like you built your whole life around this person, but you feel betrayed because they are not in your life. And that's Taeyang, you know, under the shower. And this is like, I know we all joked when, and we all fell from probably outside our shower when we saw that picture. But it's like, remember, this was taken in a shower. And in a shower, you are naked. Of course, this picture wasn't naked, but that's what you are in a shower. And this is, you feel naked with this person. That means you feel, see how green that card is? That's from the heart chakra. Like, this person means a lot to you. This person means everything to you. But they are not in your life. And so you think of how to make this happen, how to bring them into your life, you know. But, you know, this is also meaning if this person is meant to be, they will come. They will come. But you need to focus on yourself and walk the steps. But walk the steps to your own heaven. And then you eventually pull them in. Change is coming. But if you just sit there and think of it over and over again, it won't happen. You know, you have to build your own surroundings so that this person could come into this life, you know? You know what I mean? Okay. So this is what Cook is saying. I love those messages. They are so beautiful. Okay, let's get Yoongi. Yoongi is always savage. Let's see what Yoongi is saying. So, universe, what would Yoongi say to Army if he would be in their life, if he would know this Army? What would he say to this Army? What would Yoongi say to Army if he would be, okay? He says that what I just said. What does this mean? Oh gosh. It's falling down again. Okay. So, Yoongi is saying something what I find very important. There's always a divine timing in our life. So, if nothing is moving in your life, or you wish for something to happen and hasn't happened yet, because I see here the Big Ben with the clock, you know, so you're waiting for something for like a whole long time. And there's the moon, that means you cannot see. You cannot see how this turns out. You cannot see any outcome. You have no idea why this happens in your life. It's just, you don't know. It's just that you want this to happen. And you're waiting for it for a long time to happen, but it's not happening yet, you know. And you have an inner struggle. That's a struggle. Because maybe you are wishing for something a lot of people want. You know, you have a lot of competition. It's like many people trying to manifest this, you know. So you are sitting there and you're trying to manifest what other people want too. You know, that this could be one scenario, and that's why it's not happening, you know, because everyone is trying to manifest this. Also, it could mean, you know, that you have an inner struggle because nothing is working. You want it to work out. You want to really action. You're really action oriented. You want to bring this into your life. But you see it's not happening. And then you have a conflict, you know, have a conflict with your mind. Because in your heart space, you really want it. And in your mind, and you're ready. You say, hey, I'm ready, you know? Why it's not happening? What's going on? You know, and the universe is saying, you know, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So as I said before, and as I wrote on my Twitter today, there's a difference between the ego and the self, you know, and that's very interesting. And I think the boys are singing about this in their new album 7, you know, because the ego is your perception of yourself. Like that's what other people say. As Taeyang said, ego, 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 you know, when he was dancing in the beautiful ocean. That's like how people view you. That's ego is how you define yourself. That's just you, you know. That's just you. And but the self is what Jung said. The self is when you awaken and you find out there's a soul and there's a purpose to your life and you are something else than what other people define you, or what your job defines you, or how your family defines you, or you know, like everything. You are defined through every part of your life. And if you find the self, like the self is I am. The ego is the ego is I am. You know, I am, I can, I think. In my opinion, blah blah. That's the ego. The self is I know. I know. Okay? So the self is more reserved and okay and knows divine timing is at work sometimes in life. We cannot just manifest something like in the time we want, you know. Sometimes the universe has to, you know, work behind the scenes. And this is what this is all about, you know. You try to manifest something really bad, but it's not working out. And Yoongi is very clear, whatever, voyant, whatever. He sees, he knows divine timing. That's like really Yoongi. Give me one more card. I only take the ones that fall out. Yes. There's our baby. Yes. I can count on you. See? The Ace of Pentacles. You're trying to get the Ace. You're trying to manifest a new start. You're trying to manifest something new. And look at the colors. Isn't it beautiful? It's cool. So, and you count the time. You're like, come on, when is this happening? I'm waiting. You're counting. Come on, you know? But it's not happening because it's divine timing. And this is what Yoongi is saying. Sometimes we just have to wait, you know? Okay, Army? So this is what Yoongi has to say to you. Let's see what our sunshine Hobi has to say. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, universe. What is Hobi saying to his army? If he could, but he's famous, so he can't. So I must do that. So what would Yoongi, not Yoongi, what would Hobi? What would Hobi say to army? What would Hobi say to army if he could? What is... There's even the sunshine. I can't believe it. Oh. Okay, guys. This is crazy. Okay. Look at what the symbol is on this death card. This is the tarot card Death. You see here, in this deck, it's beautiful, isn't it? You see the real tarot cards, but they're colored and they're golden. But those are the real tarot cards. The images are the tarot cards, how they were originally. So you see the sun on the death card. It's like, this is a sun. Symbol of a sun. And this death is coming and there are like people already dead and this person is begging not to kill him, you know. So, but you know the death is coming eventually. But look at this horse. This horse is white. The death is riding on a white horse. And the white is purity, you know. So, and there's the tower in the back and the moon. The moon and the tower. It's like, it's coming into your life. So this death is coming into your life. But you're denying it. You don't want it to come. You know, there's an ending that needs to happen in your life. An ending that brings you sunshine and a white horse. That means purity. A new start. Something beautiful. Something pure. Okay? Death doesn't always mean like, I'm not meaning death in literally, you know. Death means an ending of some sort. Like if you experience a breakup, or if you need a new phase in your life needs to happen. And you're like not letting the sunshine in, like, because you're not seeing, you know. You think death means death, you know, and you think, nope, I don't want death in my life. You can't see the sunshine that's coming with it. Okay, and I know a lot of ARMY because I know your stories, guys. Some people told me your stories, and I know those. And this is very important message from Hobi, you know, because it says, accept people and situation exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. So this means there must be an ending happening, and you're denying that. So you need to stop doing this, you know. You know, if this resonates with you, ARMY, you know what I'm talking about. So Hobi is saying, with this ending that's coming, that's needed, there comes sunshine. And it's even Hobi that's saying it. I mean, it's not like someone else, it's Hobi. It's Hobi saying this to you, you know. Hobi is our sunshine, especially in the spirit world. Okay, let's give me some more cards, Hobi. One more card, one message here. Look at this. The Two of Wands. Yes, make the decision. You're not making this decision. The Two of Wands is you're in between. You don't know which way to go. And it says, with you, I am complete. With you, I am complete. Yeah. This is what you're denying. With you, I am complete. I think this is about a relationship because this card has a 2 on it and it's red. I think you're denying that this relationship has to end because you think you are complete with that person. Like, you cannot see the sunshine after that, but something is burdening you in this relationship because Taeyang is not looking happy here. It's not like, hey, I'm complete, you know. This is how I see it right now. You know, I see it differently in every reading. But here I see it that you're not really complete with that person. But you don't want to put that away, you know. Because complete, look at this color. This little piece is the same color as this. And you're not complete with the person. You're just that little piece. So for me, this means you know that this decision needs to be made, but you're denying it because you cannot see the outcome. Okay? So ARMY, you know what to do. For everyone resonating, you know, I hope I could help you with this. I hope I could get the message across. Okay, let's get our Junie. Let's get our Junie. Okay, what would Junie tell ARMY if he could, if he would not be famous, if he could talk one by one with us? What would he say to this ARMY? What would Junie say to this ARMY? To ARMY watching that needs advice, you know? Oh, wow. What is this all about, universe? Oh my gosh. Wow. The High Priestess. Look at this. This is crazy how it matches it, right? Wow. So the High Priestess is someone who's very mystic, you know, like a psychic person, like someone who can read tarot. This is someone who's awakened, you know. The High Priestess is someone who's awakened. It's like she knows in her inside, you know, she knows everything in her inside. She listens to her intuition. She is very spiritual. She's very religious. Like this person, you know, is in between the black and the white. Those are the two pillars that needs to be united, and that's why she sits in the middle. You know, she's very balanced. She's the moon. She's very like, I see the High Priestess also as people say she's very drawn away, you know, like a hermit person, like a person that's really like not a loner, but she's like very independent, very on her own, but she knows. Deep inside her gut, she knows everything, you know. So this means if you ask for an answer, you know it deep inside already, you know. So let's see what this is saying. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. I think you are in a state of mind where you don't know what's going on. It's like you have to depend on the angels, and you don't know if you could pray because you're not really awakened. You know, I think that's what it is. It's like you don't know if the universe exists. You don't know if God exists. You know, it's like you're not that high priestess yet. And Juni is saying, give yourself over completely to prayer. It's okay. You are awakened. I mean, you're here on my channel. You're watching me. You know, so whatever hardships in life you have, you try to control it. Yeah, it's like the high priestess tries to control it, like to try to control the two pillars, the black and white, but she doesn't surrender, and especially not to a higher power. And that's what you need to do, army. Like, you try to control the situation, but you can't. It's in spirit. It's inside of yourself. The answer is inside of yourself, and the answer is in spirit. This is also something that's divinely guided. So you try to get the solution on your own, but the universe is saying you can pray, you can surrender to prayer, you know. Give yourself over to the universe, because you cannot do everything on your own. You need to be that priestess that also gets the signs from the universe and believes in the universe. One more message for this. What is this? Sums it up in one card. Can you sum this message up in one card, please? Oh my gosh. We had this in a reading today. You make my heart beat. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and it's Juni again. It's like you think and think and think and think and think how you can make something happen in your life. You think, you are in a thinking spiral. And I see Juni a lot of times like this too. Like, he's thinking and thinking, and he is saying, and I think that's what he learned also, that you cannot control everything. You know, your heart is also beating because there is a God, a higher power. And that's why you make my heart beat. I think this is about a love offer. Someone you're waiting on to bring you love, and you try to control it. We had it in the Gemini reading I just put out. And you're trying to make it happen, but you need to ask the angels. You know, this is divine timing. This is not in your hand. And you just need to ask the angels, you know, surrender to a higher power. Okay? That's all very beautiful. And even the Juni matches Juni. Isn't it crazy? This is so cool. Okay, so let's do last up our Gemini. Last one for today. So universe, show me what Army needs to know. If Gemini would be in the life of Army, what would he say to this Army? What would he say to this Army? What would he say? Okay, that was falling down. Where is it? Oh, wow. What is this all about? I love how the colors matching. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. And surrender to the beauty of the natural world. And it says, take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Yeah. It's like he's also walking in nature. See that? It's like going out. I think you feel very, yeah, how you say that? There are 8 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so you're walking on trying to find your wish. You know, the ninth cup in tarot is always the wish, and the 10th cup is the fulfillment when the wish comes in, and then the Knight of Cups, like the one who offers love, comes back and brings you the last cup, and then you are a couple and you are emotional fulfilled, you know. And this person goes in search of their dream. Like this person takes off, they see, oh my gosh, there are only 8 cups. I don't know what I should dream of. So they go on a journey to find what they are looking for. And that's like in emotional fulfillment, you know, especially in emotions. You just take off. You're looking for what you want to find. You're not sure what you're looking for. You're not sure what your wish is, and this is driving you crazy. And you know, sometimes in life we just don't have a wish. You know, maybe you have everything. Maybe you're very disappointed in love because it's especially in cups, and you say, "Well, I don't want nothing. You know." But this person is like in search for emotional fulfillment, in search for their wish, and Jiminy is saying, well, if you go and see the beauty in the nature, just go in nature. Because if we connect to trees and to nature and the forest especially, like I go walking and hiking with my dog a lot because I can connect to nature a lot there in the woods. And that's beautiful, you know, because then you find maybe your wish if you connect to nature, you know. Spend time in nature and you replenish your feelings. Then you might find what you're looking for, and then you can move towards your goal. Because I feel you're very, you're walking away from emotional unfulfilled things, you know. You even could walk away from a relationship. You could have walked away. You could have broke up, you know. You could have had a breakup. And Gemini is saying, well, go into nature. You will find a very close bond with nature, and then you know you find your cup. That's beautiful. Give me one more card that sums it up. It always jumps very high. Yes, look at this. Yoongi is sitting on a mountain. Get an overview of the situation. Go out in nature. This picture just describes it really. Like, look at how beautiful your life is. Go in nature, sit down, look at mountains, you know. Then you find it maybe. Yeah, 7 of Cups, you're confused. You're confused where you should walk. I like the feeling of being wrapped up in your arms. Yes. You wanna be cozy, you wanna find home. That's why you're walking away to find your own home. This was not home where you're walking away. You're walking away for what you thought was home, but actually wasn't, you know? And you want to have this feeling again of being wrapped up in arms, having these illusions, being in a daydream. You can daydream with someone. You can have dreams with someone. So you're in search of that person you can dream with, and also of your own dream, okay? And Gemini is saying, go into nature. You will find it there. Oh, I love that. Isn't it beautiful? All those messages were so beautiful. So guys, I'm very thankful. I just saw that we hit 300 subscribers. I'm really thankful, guys. We're constantly growing, and I really hope I can help you with my readings. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I see that still 50% of the people watch me are not subscribed to my channel, so please do that. I would be very happy. Please also like the video, and please also comment on the videos. I really love being active with you guys. And yeah, that helps me a lot too, okay? So I hope you have a nice Sunday. Bye, guys.